Hi Leo family, so great to see you again. Thanks for all you do to support the channel and help us grow. I appreciate you so much and love to hear from you in the comments. I hope you're all doing well. I'd love to know where you're watching from, by the way, underneath if you're wanting to share it. Like, comment, subscribe, share the reading if you feel like it helps you, if you enjoy the readings here. It just allows me to create more content for you. And the signs with the most activity gets bonus readings, and it's usually you, and your readings come out on Thursdays and Sundays, and they're timeless. Let's get into the reading. A lot is coming up. They wanted me to fold this paper, and when I folded it, they said like close the door, like end the chapter. What happened before for you? Your story before, your story, your entire life is not you. Let that go, especially if it's a self-loathing prophecy that keeps you stuck. Let it go. Like, for example, okay, I'm just going to say what's coming up quickly. Go to your bed, kitty boo. First thing I have to say is my little doggy is here. So I just feel this, with this dog being here, like you're very supported at this time. Someone's beside you, someone's with you, whether it's people in this world, whether it is people that have passed on that are with you in spirit. Some of you could have a pet that passed on, and that's literally how they're beside you all the time. Beside your leg, like their ghost version, whether you know it or not, their spirit's always with you. I just feel like you're very guided and protected, and you have a lot around you at this time spiritually and in the real life. Or it could be just one or the other, depending on the person. But what they kept telling me is it's about to get really good. And that's why they want you to close the chapter, close the door. Stop telling yourself what you always used to tell yourself, whether you say, oh, I can't attract true love, or I'm not financially stable. I'm not financially stable, or I'm not someone that does well in love. What is that self-loathing prophecy that you keep telling yourself that has been that way your whole life, so you think it's always going to be for you? No, it's not. It's not at all. Things are about to get really good for you. I do feel like a lot of eyes are on you at this time, good and bad. I feel like you'll have love offers coming out of the woodwork, even if you're not looking, job offers. People notice you in the workplace. There's something about you. Like when you go out, people are staring at you, noticing you. What it is your energy. It doesn't matter how you look that day. It doesn't matter if you're in sweatpants with no makeup on. People are turning heads. People are staring at you because it's an energetic thing with you now. And that's why I feel like it's about to get really good for you, is because your entire energy has changed. And then it says where you're meant to be. So some of you were meant to be in the spotlight. Some of you were meant to be in love. Some of you were meant to be super successful. Some of you were meant to have the business opportunity. Like, I just get this feeling of someone from a very young child. You could have been working, like you could have started working in your teens and worked your entire life. You could have a lot of Capricorn or Virgo in your chart. Just a really hard working, determined energy. And that could just be your normal for you. You wake up every day and that's just your routine. But you were doing that as like God was watching you do all that. And now you're going to end up where you're meant to be, whether that be famous, whether that be a business taking off, whether that be in love, whether that be in some kind of financial gain that you weren't expecting. And then with this, I heard detach from anyone who weighs you down. And I was seeing like this big weight, like made out of stone and a chain and someone's foot being attached to it. So what they're saying is you are the energy that you keep. If there's friends around you, family around you, coworker around you that have heavy toxic energy, and your whole life you felt weighed down by them, it's time to let them, it's time to set yourself free, is what I just heard. It's time to turn your back on anyone that you don't want to be involved with. It's time to release things that you thought you'd always hold. It's time to change up family dynamics that you thought were the story, that you always had to be the giver. You always need to be the financially stable one that helps everyone. You actually don't. You can be whatever you want to be. You can wake up tomorrow and be something totally different. And like I've said previously, if it's just like a time thing, like people are moving out soon, or people are in between places and then they're at your place or whatever, just detach from it from now then. Don't, because you're forced to see someone in the workplace or forced to see someone in your house or forced to see someone wherever, take on the responsibility of making them have a better day or them feel supported or whatever that may be. It's not your responsibility, and you can't take the weight where you're going. Like, I feel like what you're destined for is bliss and luxury and love and an easier cycle. And if other people aren't destined for that, that's great. But they're not meant to take up your blessings, is what I'm feeling. Like, you work so hard for the things that you have. Now that your life's going to be really good, you actually don't owe it to anybody else. Any more messages for Leo? Okay. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know at this time? Okay. Religious factors. Yep. So trust, religious factors, engagement, stay optimistic about your love life, passion, soulmate, getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate, deception, release your ex, flirt, worth waiting for, and love yourself first. So tons of messages here, but what they immediately want me to go to, I know it says release your ex here, but I was just feeling, like I said, release whatever weighs you down. So whether that's an ex, whether that is a family member, whether that's a coworker, whether that's a parent, don't deceive yourself. Don't think that everything that as it is now and you're unhappy with has to be the story for the rest of your life. It doesn't. And you've done so much work on yourself. You deserve to be happy. You don't deserve to be weighed down. You don't deserve to be burdened in addiction, whatever it may be, because that's not your story. That's this other person's story. So feel free to just cut ties with whoever you need to cut ties with. Or if you have to have them in your life, do a lot of meditations or Reiki about protecting your light, protective layers, protective meditations for empaths, stuff like that. Because you don't need to take on other people's energies. You don't need to take on people's darkness either. And the fact that they don't want to change it, like another thing that they're telling me is, look at you in the last 5 years or the last 2 years. How much have you grown or changed? And then these people that are always in dire straits and always in a negative, heavy energy, how much have these people changed? If they've changed 0% or 10% and you've changed 90, maybe you're not even on the same vibration anymore. I feel like you're going to find so much peace with letting people go. And for someone here, you feel like you could never let this person go or never turn your back on a parent or whatever it may be, but you'd be surprised that it feels like the right thing for you to do. You have to love yourself first and in every situation in your life. And like I said, for some of you, I saw a meme on like Instagram or something the other day where it says, if you're an empath, if you're a light worker, if you're a starseed, if you're a chosen one, you might have struggled in love your entire life because you were meant to learn and develop yourself, personal skills, a business, everything, heal a bunch of wounds, heal a bunch of other people, go down a whole cycle until you meet that special person. You're not someone that's capable of settling. You're not someone that's capable of just finding the first person on the apps and being with them. You're someone you're great. You're meant for a bigger purpose and a higher path. So that's who your partner has to be as well. Like, there's spiritual guidance in your love life. And in the beginning with my dog and with the spirit guides around you, some of you, your passed on loved ones are working towards your love life and bringing you in the person that you're meant to marry and meant to be with. But they just want me to go about 3 things here: trust, stay optimistic about your love life, and passion. Get back to yourself, get back to that way of being where you're passionate about life, you're excited about things, you're living truly to yourself, and that's when they'll bring you in. Also put yourself out there, be flirty, get to know people. Don't put yourself in hermit mode anymore is what I really feel. Things that have hurt you from the past, situations that drain you, people that drain you, it already happened. So there's no use in, like I did in the beginning, just fold over that story and rewrite it in a way. That's another thing. You don't have to, things that are dead. Oh, this card's in here. Weird. Okay. Things that are dead and gone in your life, cycles that already don't need to happen anymore, relationship that have transformed, the transformation that you did in yourself. That's something that's really standing out to me with this card, is you've already done the work and you've ended some things and you've transformed in some way. But the key is to rewrite your story now, to reprogram your mind now, to not think everyone hurts me, everyone leaves me, everyone cheats on me, I attract toxic relationships. Nope, that cycle is over. That cycle in your life you did, but this cycle in your life is different, right? So there's some real significance about that is what I really feel, because if you don't change your mindset, you'll be stuck in the pains of the past is what I just kept hearing. And the past already hurt you. Why would you want to keep reliving it is another thing. And they want this death card over love yourself first. And then they said the end of loving others more than you love yourself. So that was a key cycle and a key lesson that you had to learn in your life as well, is to be selfish and put yourself first, because ultimately everyone is. So if you're not, then you just get like annihilated in life pretty much, because other people are putting themselves first and you're putting them above you. So who's going to put you first, right? And especially if you're around like narcissistic, toxic people. Okay. Yeah, so this is all about your past here, Leo. So being betrayed, being cheated on, not chosen, situationships, people that take for you and it was never balanced, always feeling like you're waiting for something better, but it never came, dealing with immature people, dealing with negative people, feeling left out in the cold, feeling heartbroken, feeling like you worked your butt off your entire life. Like I kept getting this thing about someone waking up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m, taking the bus to then do like a 12-hour day. Like the person that I'm feeling, your work does not go unnoticed. That's something that you need to know. And it's going to be paid forward to you in unexpected ways is what I feel. And for some of you, you did this. You woke up at 4 a.m, worked a 12-hour shift, bussed back home. Like your days were like 18 or 16-hour days of working prolonged periods of your life. Some of you could have done night shift as well, which took a toll on your health, all to make more money for a family situation or a love situation or something that you were just intuitively guided to work towards. Like whether you just felt like you had to have 2 jobs to get a mortgage or whatever it may be. And then for some of you, you work so hard and all that you got as a reward was like people that don't appreciate you, people that don't value you, people that take for you. But again, that was all a cycle in your life to teach you that you have to love yourself before anyone else. It doesn't matter how much someone needs you, how much someone depends on you, or whatever the dynamic might be in your life. Love yourself before all of that is what I really feel. And the time for hard work is over as well, is what I feel. Some of you have achieved something or you're about to. There's offers coming from the universe. There could be a raise, promotion, a higher job offer. There's also love here with an Emperor. So you've worked from the bottom up to be in an Empress type energy. Doesn't matter your sex. You've come from nothing to something, and then you attract someone that's also something. So together you have more. Together you have it all, I just heard. And this is going to be a passionate offer. Someone wants to communicate something towards you, bring clarity to a situation as well. Any more messages for Leo at this time? What does Leo need to know, please? What does Leo need to know at this time? Okay. All right. So this is exactly what I was saying in the beginning. It's about to get good where you're meant to be, and bliss and luxury, and also closing the old chapter or the old door. A new start is coming. That's exactly it. Believe in the impossible, because you won't believe how good it's going to get. It's time to take action. You did a lot of action in the past. Show the world the real you. Don't let your past hold you back. Wow. It couldn't come through any clearer. So again, all the work, all the hard work, all the lessons that you learned, all the heartbreaks that you went through, don't let your past hold you back. You're now a totally new person with a totally new path and a totally new start. And Spirit, your guides, everyone wants you to know that you're supported and go out there and show the world this new version of you. Any more messages for Leo at this time? That flew out. Holy. Okay, so this flew across the room, and they said some of you aren't going to want to hear this, but any more messages for Leo at this time? Any more messages for Leo? Any more messages for Leo, please? What do you want Leo to know at this time? Okay. Yeah. And this, when the cards flew out, they hit this. So rose quartz might be significant to you. This is also the stone of self-love, loving yourself first, nurturing yourself so that you can be that for other people, because you need to be it for yourself first. And then we have open to receive. Okay. So there was some kind of rebirth that happened in the winter. I feel like it was within you, but it was also within another person. That's going to be significant to some kind of union. They want you to be open to receive this union, whether you want it or not, or you want to hear this or not. Release, surrender, purge. That's what they want over these past people. So what they're giving me with this is release what no longer serves you, your old story, your past, and it includes people, places, things. Surrender to what God has planned for you and believe that the better days are ahead for you, and purge. So purge belongings, relationships, everything that you need to feel like you're more connected to where you don't want something weighing you down is what I feel. So it could be stuff, it could be people, it could be memories, whatever it may be. Then we have memories, nostalgia here. Then we have twin flames. Thoughts, isolating, separation, longing, reflection, projection, rejection, loss, fragmented, guarded, vulnerability, regret, repression, self-worth, expectations, closed off, guarded, resistance, apology, forgiveness, lack, doubts, renewal, spark, and Pluto transformation. So I just have to read what the cards are telling me here. Like they had said when it flew across the room. Some of you, it's a new start with your twin flame connection. Something was reborn in both of you in the winter. I feel like you went through a major spiritual ascension at that time, and they went through a dark night of the soul, or it could be vice versa. But they want you to be open to this union. They want you to be open to this twin flame apology, this renewal, and this transformation of this connection. That's just it, again, if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. But in the past, there were so many issues that and reasons why this could never work out. There was a separation. They had to learn some lessons. They were super guarded, super resistant. they were in some kind of lack, could be financial or just in their life or mental health, or some kind of loss happened. I don't know if they went through grief. I don't know if there was like a divorce in their family or family situation. It just was not the right time at all. And it was also not the right time for you as well, because you had all these people weighing you down. And something that they're telling me right now, and I just got chills, is all these people weighing you down were sent by the devil as distractions. The more that they trigger you, the more they hurt you, the more they let you down, the more they break your heart, the more they grab onto you and pull you down to the depths of the ocean. You are exhausted, you're spent, and you're in fight and flight, and you don't even have the capability to go within, to assess the situation, to learn the lessons that you need to learn. So that's why they want you to guard your energy so much. They want you to close off to all those that don't serve you. And if this twin flame comes back and they're also toxic, or they're also not able to help, not able to treat you correctly, then they want you to close off and be guarded to that as well. Basically, like I said, you have a lot of people watching over you, wanting the best for you and trying to protect you. And you need to do that within yourself. You've already learned so many lessons, so many people that you had to release and surrender relationships of. But there, for some of you here, I'm just telling you, like, the twin flame connection is who you're meant to be with. And something transformed in it in winter, and there's going to be some kind of union and renewal. And if you want this, you're a different person, they're a different person. So why would you treat it like the past? Why would you hold on to the old cycle? Why would you hold on to the old chapter? If you can change so much, why can't they change so much? Like, you're twins, like you trigger each other. So that's just a message for those that want to hear it. But I'm also saying, like, close off, seal up, and throw away the key on all those that weigh you down. It doesn't matter if they're your parent. It doesn't matter if they are your twin flame. It doesn't matter about anything. Like, no one is meant to hold you down or keep you stuck in this life, is what I really feel. Any more messages for Leo at this time? What does Leo need to know, please? Okay. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. The thing is, though, neither of you can move on if you're being totally honest. I feel like they're heavy on your mind. You're heavy on their mind. No one's moved on here, even though you've tried to. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once for all. And this could be something that you never did with this person. You never sat down and just talked about things. It was always an argument, or it was always just a closed door or whatever. Like, someone was always guarded. I feel like you went back and forth. In the beginning, they were guarded and triggered by you. And then after they hurt you, you were guarded and triggered by them. Then we have stalker alert. I check up on you often. And any more messages, please? Okay. Any more messages? Okay, mask is coming out from a different deck. Not showing true feelings. Hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. So that's a huge issue. If someone can't show you that they love you, how could you know that, right? Like, you can't read their mind. So there's a lot of issues in the past, but I feel like things are going to be different. I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. So they're trying to come towards you with some sort of offer. You are so smart. You have me all figured out. Yep. So, and then under the deck, they want this. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. So that could be why the last separation happened for you. I can't even remember all the things that they were going through, but I feel like you reflect each other. They also have a lot of people around them that weigh them down and try and keep them stuck as well. So this is your reading, Leo. Sending love and light, and see you in the next